announcer, Info Joe, all the way from California, who's going to be calling our fighters out so they can weigh in here live here on YouTube and around the world. Shout out to everybody tuned in. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the YouTube channel as we're bringing you our Watertown series right here from Watertown, Wisconsin. Let me go out to our announcer, Info Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Watertown, Wisconsin, this is the official weigh-in for Border Wars 12 Unfinished Business, brought to you by The Boxing Voice, TBV, the #1 pound-for-pound boxing podcast on the planet. Make The Boxing Voice your choice. Sponsored by Adrian Clark's Protect Yourself at All Times, the Jones Wealth Academy, and the IBO. This event tomorrow will start at 6 p.m. Tickets for tomorrow's event are still available at the door. This also will be live streamed on the Boxing Voice channel. All right, here we want to go with our first bout. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Jason Wilson.
Jason Wilson in the building. So Joe, let everybody know what weight he came in at.
Jason came in at 165 pounds.
His opponent. And
his opponent tomorrow will be from Deltona, Florida, the former title challenger, King the Dream Crespo. Got anything to say to your opponent?
Oh man, he ducked one of my teammates and he's gonna regret it.
Okay. What are you doing this for? Is it for you personally, your family? You love the sport? Tell me what you know. What's personally? Why are you doing this?
It's all about me. I'm competitive, so I took this up a while ago, and it just kind of evolved to this point. And I'm really jacked to be out there tomorrow, and I'm gonna bring it for all 3 rounds. Hopefully sooner.
Okay. We're looking for entertainment. All right. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Avery Sioux City. At 147 pounds. Give it up for Avery, Wisconsin's own. Now, we have another, your opponent is not here, rolling with the punches. When he hears this, what do you have to say to him?
Should have been here on time. I get that you were driving, but should have been here on time.
Okay. What do you have to say to your family and friends? Or why should they tune in tomorrow?
They were going to see this guy get his ass whooped.
All right. Give it up for Avery, Sioux City, Milwaukee, Wisconsin's own. Ian Gadare out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And he comes in at already 189 pounds. Ian Gadare at 185 pounds. All right, next we have out of Watertown, Wisconsin, Ben Lappin. And he comes in at already 187 pounds. Actually, it's 186.5 for, okay. Or Ian. All right. All right. All right. So can we have a face-off?
Listen, if you're watching this live around the world, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. You got a few questions for the show?
Yes. What should we expect from both of you?
Real estate?
Yeah. What's that stake for you? What do you
Oh,
expect
at
from
stake.
your opponent? What do you plan to bring?
Intensity.
Okay.
Not too much. I don't know. Getting in the ring for the first time. Hope to have a good time.
Okay. All right. This is your debut.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Mr. Lappin?
We ain't going 3 rounds.
Oh!
We ain't going 3 rounds. It's not happening.
Hey, as they say now, say less, right? Don't say it, right? All right. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And listen, Ben has a lot of fans in the building. They're definitely cheering his name. We're going to take a quick recess and get to the rest of these opponents. Gentlemen, I'm sorry for the intermission, but most of these fighters are traveling. Remember, this is a blue-collar event. These guys are just like you. They go to work every day. They have children, family, wives, all that greatness. So we were waiting on a few fighters. We had to take a quick intermission. Now we're ready to go, correct? All right. So at this moment, I want to announce to come on out, Zeke the Freak Soriano, all the way from Texas. Zeke, come on out. All right. And Zeke is going to be fighting Chris all the way from Florida. Chris is actually don't worry about it. Chris is actually coming from Florida, and he's a friend of Jordan Baker. Jordan is obviously one of our most, I guess, loyal alumni listeners. He's been to Water Wars now maybe 3 times, and Chris just flew into Milwaukee. He's got it stripped down. Most of these fighters have already weighed in, but not Chris. So we'll let him go first. Zeke, it's the first time you see your opponent. Yeah, step on the scale, Chris. Don't worry about it. I'm multitasking here.
Alright, I just want y'all to know I came out here to get my name out.
Zeke, you're good. 160, excuse me, Chris, 168.2, perfect. This is a 168-pound fight, right?
Yes.
Correct. So now, you were telling us you just came out here from where?
Oh yeah, I came out here from Plainview, Texas. I came to get my name out. Honestly believe I'm the best one out here. I'm going to show y'all my footwork, do everything that y'all see in an actual pro boxing match.
Now, you found out about Border Wars through one of your friends, Chris Vega. He's in the Marines, right?
Yes, sir.
Chris was supposed to be here fighting Keem the Dream, whose opponent just last weighed in, and obviously Chris, being a military man, had to go out to Afghanistan, but he still converted a friend in Zeke the Freak, who's going to put on a show for you tomorrow night. So, okay, this is what I'm spicing it up. So, first time you see Chris, man, what do you think of your opposition?
I'm not scared of nobody.
All right, well, that being said, let me get on over to this way. Chris, man, how are you, man? Wow. You a little nervous there?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Okay, it's all right. That's right. A lot of people don't worry about it. A lot of people watching too, but only thing you got to do is get in the ring and swing, man. So this is the first time you see your opponent. What's your thoughts?
I don't know. Decided to watch the film on him. It's nice. Just fight.
All right, I'm not going to torture you anymore, man. Let me get a face off, and I'll get you guys on out of here. Chris is ready to fight, man. He don't want to talk to his opponent. Zeke the Freak and Chris, thank you for coming in. We'll see you guys later. DJ, talk to us. All right, we're back, and we're going to go ahead and bring out to weigh-in I guess this is now his second time on Border Wars, but his second time in Watertown, so he's made an impression on you guys. He did beat a hometown guy by the name of James Clark, who's actually going to be fighting again on Saturday night. So I'd like to introduce Esteban Angulino. Esteban earned the nickname Mr. Steal Your Girl, as he had a lot of women in attendance somehow, and he's never been to Watertown, Wisconsin. So, yeah. But I mean, according to the physique, I can see why he would steal someone's girl. Stay away from mine. And Esteban weighs in at 175 pounds. All right, Esteban. You're in shape, man. Second time in Watertown. Tell us, what can we expect?
A lot of action, a lot of punches. Big show.
Now, you're going to be fighting a southpaw, and you're a southpaw yourself. Last time, I think you had an advantage. James wasn't really ready for a southpaw. How's it going to be kind of looking into the mirror, fighting someone exactly like yourself?
It's going to be the same thing. We win all 3 rounds, a victory.
Wow, all 3. All right, well, there you go. Esteban Angolino, where can they find you? Social media?
You can find me at ThaBoxingvoice. Check it out. That's what I represent. That's what I'm here to do. This is the man. This is the show. And I'm glad everybody's here.
Let's go, champ. There you go. Now, obviously, Esteban's opponent is in route Miguel Moleste, who is a southpaw boxer, and that's going to be a fantastic fight. They match up very well and are very identical or similar in many different ways. So, we're going to go to our 6th bout right now, who is going to be James Clark, who did fall at the hands of Esteban, who you just seen. So let's bring on James Clark from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. James, step on the scale, my friend. Slippers and all. That's a man that's in shape. 168 for James Clark. James, thank you so much. Listen, man. Obviously, I'm hoping you're here for redemption, revenge, right? You want blood.
That's right.
And you actually trained this time.
I did. I actually trained this time. Last time I was going to step in for someone who backed out because a lot of people like to talk, but a lot of people don't like to fight. So I stepped in there. No training. I just got in there against a good opponent, Esteban. I'm excited to see him fight. He's a good fighter, so I'm excited to see him win. I got another tough opponent from New York flying in, New Jersey area, and he messaged me and said, "Are you going to make the face-off? I want to make this professional." Well, here I am. So I'm here. I'm at the face-off. I'll be there at the fight tomorrow. I never back down from a fight. Don't matter if I got 2 days notice, 2 months notice. This time I had time to train. I'm not quite in fighting shape yet, but I'm definitely in better shape than last time, and I'm more polished. I'm ready to go. So you're going to see a lot better version of me tomorrow night.
All right, and for those that don't know, James Clark is actually a professional MMA fighter transitioning into boxing, using this as a way to get his, experience, because as a pro MMA fighter, he's not allowed to have amateur fights, which is with headgear, and kind of go through the necessary steps that a normal fighter would use. So James is using Water Wars for that, and we appreciate it, and we're glad that you came. Now, I do want to say, what do you guys think about this guy's hairdo? He went all the way out there, man. I mean, look, he took the time. He was like, Ness, I'm coming. I shaved the sides, just braided up. I'm coming for blood. So, he's a killer. Let's go, James.
Hey, last time he said I looked like Thor. It's not a bad thing, but damn, I had to get a little bit more pretty for this fight, and I'm showing you that I'm taking it a little bit more seriously this time, and I'm definitely ready for tomorrow night. I'm excited. I'm excited to fight. This is what I like to do. A lot of people get scared walking into that ring or coming in, get in front of these cameras, in front of this mic. A lot of people get scared of this. This is I love this shit. This is what I want to do. Yeah, I'm so thankful for this opportunity to get in there and throw some hands. Where like in our last interview, I was saying, my grappling game, my wrestling, all the Olympic training that I've done for wrestling, world team trials. It made it too easy for me to win fights that way. I gotta put myself in an uncomfortable position. I'm putting myself where I gotta square up, I gotta go toe to toe, and I gotta throw hands. And I'm not scared. I'm ready. I'm excited to do it because it's not something that's new to me. It's just something that I'm working on, and it's the exciting part. I want to be a fighter. I don't want to be a wrestler. I want to be a fighter. So this is helping me build up, and I hope you guys are excited to see it.
Let's go. Tomorrow night, let's go to for those who don't know, James is actually going to be fighting someone pretty known in our community who took a break. His first fight in our community, chose to fight one of the best fighters we had, who's actually an international semi-pro fighter by the name of Coach Mitty. And Elias Lionez the Lion fell at the hands of Coach Mitty. So Elias is actually Alexander's cousin, and he'll be coming off a loss just like James, so both have equal opportunity to get in that win column. We're going to go to our next bout. Right now, I want to bring out a very interesting fight. You don't want to miss this. Listen, get here early. You guys may not know everybody, but we got some pretty interesting characters, and this might be one of the biggest personalities in Border Wars. And I'm talking about Show Kid from New York City. Come on out here. Show Kid coming in at 162. His record is one big win. Now, this is a 40 and older club. What we call the 40 and older club is whenever a man who is either 40 and older steps in that ring, he gets in this knit circle. Only a few of us actually have done it, and he is one of them. He stepped in there with a guy 20 years younger than him and got the win. Now, his last time out here in Watertown, Wisconsin, he didn't get the win versus Marvin Munguia, our co-host, but he's back, and he's also looking for blood. Show Kid, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, just came here to catch a body, you know what it is.
And who exactly are we killing?
Jordan Baker.
And why'd you choose Jordan? Because another thing you guys don't know is Jordan Baker from Florida is actually 2-0. One of his wins are by KO, and he's also maybe, how many years younger than you?
About 20.
About 20. What is it about these young boys?
Nothing.
Why do you keep picking them?
It's an easy fight, man. It's a tune-up, man.
A tune-up?
It's a tune-up for King, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get it next.
Okay. Well, let's bring out your opponent, Jordan Baker from Fort Myers, Florida. Come on out here. Stepping on the scale, Jordan coming in at a cool 160. All right, Jordan. How you feeling, man? Letting this guy is, I don't know. If I were you, getting called out by a younger, or rather older man, I'd be taking it some type of way. How you feeling about this?
I'm here to take it too.
I got you.
You got dental divas in the crowd to catch it too.
Oh, so we got the dental divas in the crowd to catch it too. So what you guys don't know is, obviously, Show Kid, unfortunately, in his last fight here in Wisconsin, he did suffer, the loss of his molar at the hands of Mario Munguia. But he's back. Even losing a tooth in his last fight, he's back, and he's 40 and over. That's what you got to understand. This is a man all heart, and you served, correct?
Facts.
I mean, let the people know. More
Facts.
Personality. Camera's over here, champ.
Facts. Trained killers, light work right here.
Oh, trained killer. So what you were, like a SEAL, a Ranger, what?
It's classified. I can't talk about it right now.
I love it. I love it, man. Well, let me get a face off, man. You guys find it? These guys talk so much trash. You don't know. We have a small little iMessage chat where they just are constantly talking. Sometimes you got to turn it off. There's a Facebook group. And this is going to be an exciting fight, without a doubt. Listen, gentlemen, thank you for spicing this up. All right, and we're back with our next matchup to weigh in. And this is actually a very interesting matchup. You want to tune in for this one as well, because it originated right here in Watertown, Wisconsin. A guy by the name of Stephenchino Rivera, whose story I fell in love with after getting to know him. 5 years he's got clean, he's recovered, he was an addict. He chose boxing to help him in his recovery. Since then, I mean, he's got 2 businesses, and he had 40 people here wearing 40 Chino shirts, and I fell in love with his style and the type of fight that he put on. So I do want to bring out Stephenchino Rivera from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Chino weighing in at a cool 223. And keep in mind, he's fully clothed. This is a man on a weight loss journey. Chino. This is an interesting matchup and story because obviously, Chino, you put on a fantastic performance your first time out. You faced Tank from DC, who was 1-0 with one big KO over a 6'5", 268-pound heavyweight. But there was someone in the crowd when you were taking out Tank watching you, and he's here, and he is squaring off against you. How'd that make you feel to have someone come out to your fight, see how well you performed, and still not be afraid to challenge you?
Well, like I said before,
you're good.
Okay, like I said before, I mean, I respect him for challenging himself, but at the same time, I take offense to it because I've been training hard at this for 10 months, and just because I'm smaller doesn't mean it's going to be walking in the park, and he's going to find that out tomorrow night.
Speaking about you being smaller, he is a big boy.
He sure is. He sure is.
Obviously, when you were fighting, he couldn't even been something on your mind, so you didn't see him. Today's your first time really getting a good look at him outside of video. Yeah. What were your initial thoughts?
My initial thought was, damn, he big.
Yo, you know he sent me a picture of his heavy bag on the floor. I guess that's insinuating he knocked it off the chain.
Yeah, bags don't hit back though, man. Bags don't hit back.
All right, well, let's bring on now his opponent, the Azteca King, Juan Alabarán. All right, come on, jump on that scale, champ. Let's get that official weight. Yeah, 315 pounds. Yeah. That is a big boy. Juan.
What's good?
Man, you coming in here looking like a killer for real.
It's going down tomorrow night. I'm not playing around. We going with the KO.
So I see you with the Pablo Escobar shirt.
We represent the streets all day.
So you heard Chino, man. He said just because he's small doesn't mean that he's gonna fall.
I'm gonna show him that this is the heavyweight division, and nobody. He talking about going down, the light heavyweight, all that. This is why he's gonna go down there when he meets me tomorrow night.
Chino, I ain't gonna front. I gotta spice it up because I hear him talking greasy, but I also hear like a little bit of stuttering. You think he's nervous himself?
He's probably a little nervous. This is his first time talking in front of the crowd. It may not be because he's scared of me, but you know what I'm saying. So
a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of anxiety, and that's probably gonna carry over to the ring. So just relax, baby.
That is a good piece of advice, Juan. Obviously, in the ring, you get that energy dump because of the anxiety, the lights, the people cheering. How are you going to take that in?
You know, we worked hard, we trained hard, and I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about anything tomorrow night.
So give me your prediction, man. I'm not going to keep you guys up here any longer.
I'm going for the KO and the second round. Shout out to Bowles.
Second round? You ain't making it all three, champ?
Yeah. I guess not. We'll see.
What's your prediction?
I think I'm going to stop him in the beginning of the third.
Oh, wow. Wow. Now, I do want to get a prediction on how many shirts we're going to see in the building. Is this the new logo we'll be seeing tomorrow night?
Yes, sir. I'm thinking around the same, probably around 30, 40 people.
Wow. Congratulations to you. This is an exciting heavyweight fight. You guys make sure you tune in. And look at the baseball, gentlemen. Baseball, let's see the baseball. Let's go, champ. That got spicy. I like it. Yeah. I like it. All right. We are back, and it's getting even better. As we get to the main event, these fights get higher and higher in quality. Right now, I want to introduce to the building, Austin. Guajardo. Well, Austin V drove all the way from Hobbs, New Mexico for this one. So give a round of applause just for that. And he made his way. Now, how many hours was that drive? Wow, 20 hours. Oh my God, step on the scale, champ. 170 pounds, Austin, and he's got chancletas on. His fight is at 168, so obviously he's in good shape, and you drove 20 hours for this fight, and you finally got to see the killer, right? We couldn't find anyone to fight Milwaukee's own Jerome Lambert, but Racine's own Jerome Lambert, but Austin, you stepped up to the plate, man. What is it that you've seen in Jerome?
I didn't see any weaknesses or anything like that. It's just the fact that I want to contest this.
Wow, but on your first fight, why not take, I guess, something a little lighter? I mean, this guy has 30 amateur fights.
No, I understand. I just wanted to see where I stand and the way I believe in myself. It's the real deal.
All right, well, let's bring out his opponent, Jerome Lambert from Racine, Wisconsin. Okay. 168 pounds. All right, we got ourselves a fight. Jerome, man, it was hard to matchmake you. Obviously, you showed tremendous skill in your last fight here in Watertown, Wisconsin versus Joshua Lang. Salute to Joshua for stepping up to the plate. But now you got another one. Is it going to go down exactly the same, or are we going to see this difference?
I don't know how it's going to go down exactly, but I know I'm walking away victorious. I made the sacrifices. I did what I had to do, and I feel good, and I'm going to look even better.
Now, looking at your opponent for the first time, do you think, A, he made a mistake, and B, he might be too small for you?
I know for sure he made a mistake.
Awesome. And why is that?
I just know me. I know how I do.
Well, let's get a face off, man. Sportsmanship, that's good. Exit that way. All right. All right. All the way from South Jersey. Listen, this guy has actually been around the community from the very beginning. A lot of people may not know, but he was one of my first original co-hosts on the Boxing Voice podcast. If you haven't already subscribed, do so. I'm going to be giving out some stuff. And if you ain't subscribed, you ain't get shit. But Robert the Genius is from South Jersey, and this is going to be his third fight. He's 2-0. He's got 2 big wins, and now he's going to go for the cruiserweight title versus one of the most dangerous fighters that we have. And probably one of the best stories that we have, because the man that he's going to be facing is a 48-year-old cruiserweight that has 2 big wins with 2 big knockouts. And he knocked out Jason Hotsey from right here in Milwaukee. So let me get on out South Jersey's own Robert the Genius. Wow, 185 pounds with a bottle of Hennessy.
Right. Henny in the hand, 185. What?
Rob, I mean, you don't seem to be taking it serious with a bottle of Hennessy in your hand.
I'm serious. I'm just confident. I put in the work. Came here to give you guys fight of the night, classic. Like my last fight, just going to do it again. We're just going to keep doing that.
The only difference is there's a title on the line, and then there could be 250 people or more. You don't think that's going to be a little different from your previous 2 fights?
Same pressure's on him that's on me. Like I said, I'm ready. I'm a beast. I'm a killer. You guys will see tomorrow, and I'm going for a Fight of the Night Classic.
All right, well, let's get on out his opponent, hailing from California. Right. Hailing from California, he's obviously the oldest fighter in Border Wars history and one of the most active and accurate. And by accurate, I mean those punches land with some vicious intentions, let me tell you. Let's bring on out Sir Bishop, the Black Matrix. 181 pounds, Sir Bishop, the Black Matrix, weighs in. This is actually a very, very, very interesting fight. One of my favorites. Bishop, man, when you first came into the community, you told me you had a plan. And here we are. Your plan is unfolding exactly the way you expected it would. Except that we have a caveat with Watertown, Wisconsin, and the future mayor, George Monterey, bringing us out here and giving you the opportunity to get this title shot in front of nearly 350 people tomorrow night. Is it going to be exactly how you envisioned it?
Oh, yes. Okay, so you want to see a fight that's got a lot of good action against 2 real dogs. Me and my man RTG right here, we about to light it up tomorrow. We're less than 24 hours away from showtime. So this is one fight right here you don't want to miss. This is the co-main. Let's go, champ.
Now, what you guys may not know, obviously, Bishop being 48, he chose the younger, undefeated Robert the Genius. How old are you exactly?
I'm 37.
So he has you by 11 years. Do you think that's going to be the downfall for him?
I mean, he's in great shape, and all the footage I've seen, he knocks dudes out. So, no, I'd say I'm the underdog, and that's just how I like it. Doesn't even matter, so.
Seeing him in person, is he smaller than what you expected?
No, I met my man Rob the Genius before. Okay, so don't let that size fool you. My man is a real one. He's a dog right here. Okay, so for all you guys that don't know, my man right here, he's got more experience than me. And he's 10 years younger than me. Okay? So I'm looking to upset the apple cart tomorrow. Let's get it. Come on, who wants it?
It's belt, baby. It's belt's on the line tomorrow. This is going to be Fight of the Night. Woo! Let's go!
Yeah, come on. Come on.
You grab the belt right here.
Who's going to snatch the belt?
Yeah, man.
Sir Bishop!
Fight of the night, right here.
I'm bringing it right to you tomorrow.
Fight of the night.
That's right.
Let's go.
You're going to get 100%
Let's
of me.
go, champ. Let's go.
All right, well, I cannot wait for that one. I'm telling you guys, listen. When Bishop tells you that Robert's a dog,
Look at this guy.
don't think that this guy
I'm
is
going to let him wear it
undersized.
right now because tomorrow that's coming home with me. So go ahead. You wear it right now because we know where that belt's coming tomorrow. What? South Jersey, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll drop the mic. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this one. It's going to be one of those fights of the nights. And let me tell you, when Bishop tells you that Rob is a dog, I can confirm. Not only have I been in the gym with him, not only have I watched him spar, I mean, listen, I can just attest to it that because he's smaller doesn't mean anything. Tomorrow's going to be a guaranteed fight of the night with fireworks. We're going to go to the desk and we'll be right back with a couple of more fights.
Flames broke bread for a whole day. Got the text and the load came.
All right. We are back and we're going to stay with the big boys.
I mean big boys. Coming out from Greenville, South Carolina, I present to you, Watertown, the self-proclaimed Smoke 'em Out of the heavyweight division. Smoke 'em out, Jay. Come on out.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Come on. Smoke 'em out is here. Let's go. Yeah.
All right. Smoke 'em out, Jay. For those that don't know, he scored an explosive knockout over Supermax, who was supposed to be here and isn't, unfortunately. Our prayers go out to him. He did suffer COVID, so hopefully he recovers from that. But smoke 'em out, Jay. You finally made it. Just getting in the building. Let me get an official weight. I mean, you're a heavyweight. You ain't got to strip. You can just step up. Oh, lost some weight there. He's been working. 315 with clothes. He weighed in 315 without, I mean, you know, the last time. So he's definitely weighs less now with all his clothes on. And we have been seeing you working, but your opponent is doubting that you're on his level. How do you feel about that?
Here to work. I'm here to show him different. That's why I showed up. He claims, you know, he almost a pro. I'm here to show him that I got the smoke to put him out.
All right, well, let's not waste any time. Let's bring on out Houston's own 2-1 Border Wars record, all the way from Houston, Texas, the #1 ranked heavyweight right here in Border Wars. We're talking Mission Impossible, Sean Jones. Okay, I need the science behind these raffle tickets.
All I do is sell tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all want to see a show? Yeah. Y'all want to see a show? Come out tomorrow night.
All right, well, Sean, let me get you on the scale and see what this man has to worry about. 229 pounds. I'm going to ask you first, man. Obviously with him being lighter, one would assume he's going to move quicker. What's your thoughts on his weight, and is that enough weight?
I don't believe it's enough weight. Like I said, I'm coming down from 344, weighed in at 304, so he's going to prove it. He's going to prove it.
This is not your first time seeing Smoke 'em Out, but obviously it's your first time in a face-off with an opponent this big. You started your career at 175. For those that don't know, this man started at a light heavyweight, and here he is at a full-blown heavyweight. He has wins in the cruiserweight division, and now he's coming looking for actually cruiserweight and heavyweight. Here in Watertown, he just beat Morgan, who was a heavyweight, and makes him the #1 contender. He's looking to get this strap, and you got to go through Smoke 'em Out, Jay. But now that you see him, what do you think? Because I know when Supermax seen him, things changed.
He's smaller than I thought.
Really? Good thing for you. You've been working. So hey, this is weight loss first.
Look, I was supposed to fight this man last time in Watertown, and he failed to make the flight.
Oh,
this is unfinished business. And last time I was here, I got me one of these. Where's yours?
Coming to take yours.
I'm gonna leave tomorrow with 2 of these.
I think I got yours and mine.
Let's get a face off. Let me get out of here. It's getting spicy.
Ready? I'm gonna retire you back to your farm. I'm gonna retire you back to that farm.
All right. That's it.
Don't run. Make sure you're here.
Go that way. Yo, I love it. All right. It's time for the main event of tomorrow night. Oh man, and this is probably the best Border Wars story we have, to be honest with you. Marvin The TankFurman is from Irving, Texas, and he started his journey with us wow, maybe 4 years ago now. When he came to Border Wars, he was 248 pounds. And he had 2 heavyweight fights, and he won both of those fights. Moved down to cruiserweight and had a cruiserweight fight there and won some titles, and then had a draw. Moved down nearly to light heavyweight in a catchweight cruiserweight fight, still in between that cruiserweight limit, and now he's 4 and 1 draw, no losses. He's the first unified champ of Border Wars, and now he's going to attempt to be the first 2 division champ as he moves down now to his 3rd division. Again, he started at heavyweight, went to cruiserweight, and here he's going to be weighing in at 175 pounds. So I want you to put your hands together for the former undefeated WBC and WBA cruiserweight champion of the Border Wars series, Marvin The TankFurman. Marvin weighs in at 172 pounds, coming in under the limit and ready to go. Ripped and ready, my friend. Yo, you're looking the part. You're looking the part, my friend. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great, man. I feel great. The camp was great. Best work I've had in a long time, and I'm ready to go.
For those that don't know, again, Marvin is all the way from Dallas, Irving, Texas, but he trains with one of the trainers that helped start Earl Spence Jr., the current IBF and WBC welterweight champion. So that gym is definitely producing champions. And if you don't know, this is Tank's logo right here. You can check out his Instagram. Go ahead and cop yourself a shirt if you want to be supporting him tomorrow night. But Tank, this is going to be a rematch with Queen City's own Anthony Edwards, the Cobra. It's someone that you know intimately. Why did you give him the opportunity to face you again?
I think we had a good show the first time we fought, and he felt like he wasn't 100% in that fight, and I also felt like I wasn't really 100% in that fight. Even though I did get the win, it was a very close fight, and I want to give him that opportunity, I guess, to maybe redeem himself. But you know, I'm a totally different animal now, so the outcome is going to be the same, and I'm going to be a 2-division champion.
Now, how long ago was your first fight with him?
I want to say maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, about 3 fights ago, I believe.
Wow. So what do you think is going to be different in his style?
I don't think there's anything much different in his style, man. I think it's the same Cincinnati style, the pretty boy style, and nothing's changed, you know, from his last fight. He looked the same, you know, compared to my last fight. You know, I've improved tremendously, so I think he's gonna come out doing the same thing, and he's gonna be surprised the way I come out this time.
So I gotta ask, how do you feel you are any different from his last opponent?
From his last opponent, well, in my style of fighting, I'm a lot more aggressive. I throw a lot more punches. I'm a non-stop mover, man. I keep coming. That's why they call me the Tank. You know, I come and come and come, and I don't stop. So his last opponent didn't really bring that pressure towards him. So I think that's going to be the difference.
All right, let's bring on out the Queen City Cobra from Cincinnati, Ohio, Anthony Edwards, hailing at 5'9". 172 pounds, Anthony Edwards, the Queen City Cobra, steps on the scale, ripped and shredded. What's up?
You know, man, ready to go.
So obviously, you know Marvin just as well as he knows you. He feels that there's not going to be any difference in your style. do you think that he has made any changes?
He's evolved. I mean, it's fun. You know, honestly, it's fun to see guys evolve. It's fun to see everybody get better. It's fun to watch him. He's got a great story, but every story has an end. You know, it was a great show. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do last time. I wasn't my best. Obviously, maybe supposedly he wasn't, but I was the best I've ever seen. The great thing about it, I rise to the occasion. You know, I fight to the level of my competition. So if he's as good as he thinks he is, it'll be a great fight.
Well, in his mind, he feels like you're the one that has something to prove because he got the win. Do you think the pressure's on him to do what he did the first time, or is the pressure on you to upset the apple cart?
I like running on heat, so there's no pressure on me.
My gas tank was on heat.
Whoa, spicy.
We'll see what it is next time. We'll see what it is. I mean, tanks drink a lot of gas. We'll see if we got it. You can bring it.
Well, we might as well get that face off. These were supposed to be your belts.
Yeah. Word.
You can leave them in that division. I'll come back and get them.
First division champ.
Well, all right. Our main event, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if you can't buy your ticket, you better click it. It's going to be free right here on youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get those alerts. Set your reminders because it's going to be, look, it's still out there. I don't know what's going on. It's one burn, I'm telling you. All right, gentlemen, it's over. Let me bring on out our other heavyweight, Cody, who was waiting desperately for LJ Walker, the Don from Milwaukee, so they can have an official face-off. But unfortunately, LJ is still in route. Cody ready to go. Cody, man, go ahead and step on the scales. All right. 267 pounds. Oh, Cody, you're a big boy.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
Pretty good, man. Good to be here.
Is this going to be your first fight?
Nope. First boxing match.
Okay,
Yep.
so you
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing,
Okay.
yep.
And what gym are you out of?
I was at Rupa Sport. I've been just kind of soloing it for this fight.
All right. And how'd you hear about Border Wars?
Through James Clark. He hit me up, and then my old opponent, one of my first opponents, called me out and then backed out right away, and then they gave me this other guy. So.
Okay. So you don't know anything about LJ Walker the Don?
Nope.
Except that he has a nice, cool name, right?
Yeah.
So what's your fighting style like?
Well, I mean, my base is Muay Thai kickboxing, but you know, I'm switching it up doing boxing. I bring the fight, I come forward, and I don't quit.
So who's been helping you with your striking game?
Well, I mean, I've been training with some of the best in the world, since I was 17 years old. I mean, just UFC guys. Duke Rubens is my head coach, but then just some old training partners that I've known for a long time. I've been working mitts, and so yeah, just getting ready, getting my cardio back, and here we are.
So what kind of performance can we expect from you?
I'm gonna bring the fight. I come forward. Like I said, like nothing will break me. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna walk him down. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Oh, well, that's what we were trying to get out of him. He's gonna beat his ass, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, LJ Walker the Don versus Cody. Cody, what is your last name?
Heck.
Heck, Cody. That was simple. Cody Heck. Well, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.